Hello, the internet. Oh, what are we looking at?
The internet. It was coming in. It did like a little roundabout trajectory.
Roundabout flew around.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening. We are Massive Damage Adventures. Welcome to Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. And we are here to play some Expanse tonight. Probably. Seems likely. How's everybody doing this Monday evening?
Alive.
Not for long.
Jen's been looking at my notes.
Oh no.
Order some new character arts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I specifically was told yesterday, do not come in the computer room spoilers. So get hyped for that.
He had a giant map of the cosmos with like in 3D. He was like planning trajectories.
He was Tony Starking it.
I
That'd be way
do
cooler.
plan trajectories often.
From the center of the three suns.
You got to slingshot it. Slingshot
You know what's
racing
in
is
there.
going to be big in Cerberus one day. Okay, so we have a bunch.
Racing.
We have a bunch of announcements and stuff to go through. But first, I think we need to do a cookie review. Patrick, did you get cookie? Did you get a cookie?
Cookie review.
Oh yeah, I ate mine like forever ago.
We just got ours like an hour ago. So our friend Tim baked these lovely maple cookies. And we're going to try them live on stream, and I told him to watch.
I also work with him, so I got them hand delivered to my desk early this morning.
I see what he was saying. The maple doesn't really come through as much as he was hoping.
No, it's
I think
there,
he-
but it's not strong.
I think he browned his butter though.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a little bit of a nutty. It's lovely. Oh, when I get the aftertaste of maple, it hits in the back. Very good.
I haven't gotten the maple
wanna-
yet, but the macadamia nuts are really nice.
Feel free if you want us to do cookie reviews of your cookies. To send us cookies.
But make sure to send it to all of the cast members.
Yeah, I'll eat stranger food. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a little left out over here because I don't have a cookie.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
It was very
We ate all the
impromptu.
cookies we even have.
Which was a lot.
We have donuts upstairs. I guess
Oh,
I
they
could
have
go get a donut.
But
Your cookie-free house.
So now I'm double jealous. I don't have cookies or donuts.
Donut Party just opened a new location.
Is it next door to me?
No, it's like
Good.
on White Ave.
I would eat that every day, and then I would not make it to work one day.
This episode
Feel
not
free to
sponsored by
sponsor us.
Donut Party, but we'd love it if you did.
No.
Feel free. Donut party, if you sponsor us, we'll make an Expanse cookie with you. We'll like brainstorm it.
Oh, that'd be
Donut.
amazing.
I do have one final piece of Toblerone bar left, and I'm pretty jacked.
Toblerone.
All right, well, let's...
Toblerone sponsored us, and I got free Toblerone.
That'd be cool.
I'm out.
Why would you
Checking
be...
out of life.
Why would you be out? Wouldn't you
'Cause
be
I'm at the
more
top.
in? Oh, okay.
I'm at the top. There's no more. You don't get better.
but they can't sponsor you and then you go off air. Like
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know how to play that.
All right. Well, a whole bunch of announcements and things to go through. First of all, of course, we are Roll20 ambassadors. We love the virtual tabletop. We're going to use it anytime we get into an action sequence or combat sequence. It's very cool. It's got lots of interesting things going on. They just ended a whole bunch of sales, so hopefully you caught those. And right now, they're just kind of promoting a bunch of their quick starts. So, for example, I just saw Shadowrun 6th Edition quick start. You can go and pick that up for free if you want to play some Shadowrun. One super cool bit of news is that this channel now has an affiliate code for the Master's Toolkit by Arkenforge. So on off Mondays, you can probably find me here live making maps in the Master's Toolkit. And they just released a big update really changed up the UI, made it a lot more user-friendly. And as part of that, they were taking applications for affiliates. And so now if you want to buy a copy of the Master's Toolkit, you can use our code COZYFORGING and you get $5 off. So pretty cool there. Thank you, Arkenforge. Our Cyberpunk Red Homestead podcast is complete. All 18 episodes are now available on Massive Damage Campaigns, so you can go ahead and listen to an entire story arc of a bunch of edge runners taking a job to help with a labor dispute between Petrochem and a labor union called Amalgamated Man. That is run by our friend Ian as the game master, and I got to play as a netrunner named Frogger.
Frogger.
Yeah. After the episode went live, Ian texted me one of his favorite lines from the finale, and it was one of my favorite lines that I ever gave as Frogger as well, which was, everybody's always playing the game. We just have cheat codes. Because he's a little nerd. Other cool things. If you like Achtung Cthulhu, my latest adventure, Operation Vesta, is out, so you can go pick up the PDF for that if you want to go into Argentina and then blast off into space through teleportation and fight Nazis.
That all happens. I was there.
Yeah. Two big campaigns going on BackerKit right now. So we are tonight playing the Expanse RPG by Green Ronin. They are currently running a BackerKit crowdfunded campaign for the 5th season RPG based on the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, where you get to play as survivors or, people who are hopefully thriving in a community in a world that is racked by constant geological turmoil and peril. The campaign is at $136,000 US right now. It has 17 days left, so you still have lots of time to get in on it. There's a free quick start if you go to the BackerKit page, so you can pick that up, play the game, and still have a couple of days to decide if you want to buy. Right now, they've got the core book, a poster map of the world. There's an add-on for the Game Moderators Kit, which was upgraded with an adventure, and they just unlocked a PDF of 8 communities that you can drop into your own games as like neighbors for your community that you would build. They've got more stretch goals coming up at $140,000 and at $150,000, so go check that
I
out.
missed it, but in honor of that, I made my screen have an earthquake.
Oh, I missed it. Could you please do your earthquake? Ooh, I can cess that. And if you read the books, you know what that means.
I didn't, and I don't.
But he can.
Yeah. The other big campaign going on right now is Monty Cook Games, who have often supported our stream and our shows. Wonderful company as well. They are currently doing Adventures in the Cipher System. So that campaign has 17 days left as well, I believe. They're at 500,000 US, and they have another stretch goal unlocking at 525. The base sort of campaign was for a new Cipher System starter set, a deluxe Cipher System core rulebook, and 2 little setting books. Rust and Redemption, which is a post-apocalyptic source book, so you can run your games like, Last of Us and Mad Max. Put those sorts of things into the Cipher System. Their other one is It's Only Magic, where you can play urban fantasy of the types that you like. Yeah, absolutely.
It's David Blaine.
I mean,
I'll be Chris Angel.
All right.
Oh my god. An RPG where we all play as stage magicians trying to solve an actual magic problem. That's a game I would play.
That's a pretty funny game. I'd be happy to run that one shot. Katie,
Yeah.
Tyler, you in on that?
Katie's face said yes.
I'm thinking like I just watched Now You See Me.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
not for the first time, but I watched it again.
Just watch it recently.
Really good.
It's a good movie. And then in other stretch goals that they have unlocked, they are printing a Cipher System Bestiary, Cipher System Creature deck. This is the second one. They already have a Cipher System Creature deck. This will be an expanded one. And a anthology of adventures called Adventures in the Cipher System. I think it started with 8, and the next stretch goal is going to bump it up to 10 or something like that. But it's going to try and showcase the diverse storytelling available in the Cipher System. So, cool stuff. That is... I think that's it. I think that's all the announcements. All right. Shall we run the intro video? There goes. Hello. Okay. So, into the Expanse. Everybody ready? You excited?
Always.
The crew of the Hound of Hades delivered their bounty and their passenger to Medina Station, secured a railgun and some other materials, and took on an escort job. James's cousin, Trevor Atwood, is aboard the Cradle Gator, a large freighter, Cradle Gator freighter, hauling terraforming equipment and the repair.
Yeah,
I'm just
the
gonna-
Cradle Gator Freighter Mater to the...
All right, where was I? Hauling terraforming equipment and the repair crews needed to get them in working order before you make planetfall on Augia. After 8 months of travel, you are passing through the secondary belt in the Cerberus System. You're only 2 weeks out from Augia, and you're on high alert. The second belt is the most active with pirate activity. The tension has been thick for the past week. Thick. So,
10 C's.
it finally comes as a relief when your cameras do pick something up.
No way they're pirates? I thought that we were just going to,
You were just gonna get through?
smoothly fly on in.
I say after 8 months of flying, James is just pinging out our location.
It's just showing like stats for the Cradle Gator. Like, here you go. This is what's here.
A drive plume behind you on an intercept course. Almost immediately, your comms light up with Trevor Atwood in a panic. James, what do we do? What do I do?
James puts on his game face and he's like, "Don't worry, we got this."
Oh, all right.
If he had sunglasses, they would have gone on too, but it's kind of useless in a ship.
Yeah, it's very detrimental.
Well, let's switch over to that fancy old Roll20 and see what we're dealing with.
Base fight!
I got to review the ridiculous amount of talents that James has for piloting.
Oh,
It will come in handy, I feel.
There's a thing I need to do. We're going to just do this, and then we're going to do this. All right. We're on Roll20. So, we have the Hound of Hades right here. And we have the Cradle Gator right there. Big, slow-moving ship. You are passing through the second belt. in Augia. Or on your way to Augia. And in the distance behind you... Oh, music got louder when I turned it down.
Wow! Hey!
Come on. Sirenscape seems to do that to me rather often, where I'm like, alright, let's just make you a little bit quieter. And it's like, now you want loud?
I forgot to do sound. That's why it was not very tense.
Ah, it's tenser.
You're just way too easy, and then James flicks on his, like, in-cockpit sound effects, and he's like, ah! Ah!
So you can see down in the bottom left a ping on your tactical display catching up. It is currently 100 kilometers away from you.
So it'll never reach us. That's so far away.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're in space. Never mind. Fighting happens at that distance.
Fighting happens at 100 kilometers. Absolutely.
Are we heading away from this pirate or towards it?
Away from.
Okay.
They came up behind. In fact, you might say.
Behind.
Never tell me the odds.
Jen, do you know what's happening?
Yeah, we're in a space fight.
Space fight!
The Cradle Gator Freighter, which is on its way to plant some taters.
I was trying to figure out where to go next to get Tater.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right. Do you want me to...
Chock full of taters.
You've peaked.
That was beautiful.
I think we should call it the Tater Freighter, like as a crew, just to make fun of it. Like
they're like,
not
what
officially,
Absolutely.
and then they say, "What are taters?"
Taters? Precious?
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I love my friends so much. You can just, you can throw bait, and it's just like ravenous wolves diving on it.
What is that? A Lord of the Rings reference? Where is it? My brand new ring.
Your Lord of the Rings ring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Did
feathers.
you find
Oh,
it?
wait!
It's the feathers of Rohan.
Wait.
Oh!
Wow, I've never felt so left out in my entire life. And I've been actively excluded from things. Oh!
Patrick, do we need to buy you a silicone Lord of the Rings ring to match us?
What do we got? What do we got? We got the feathers of Rohan. I've got Gandalf's runes.
Yeah, Rohan. Gandalf.
We both got Rohan.
We have Rohan.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The
except
feather?
I got the Goldie. No, it's not
No.
the feather, it's the Celtic naughty one.
Yeah.
Mira got the feathers. Okay.
I got the feathers. My wedding
Tyler, I
ring
got
has
the same
Celtic knots
pattern.
on it.
I don't have any rings, so.
Well, now
Not
that I'm
yet.
pulling them out of my pockets, now I have 4 rings.
Why do you
think-
keep those in your pockets?
Because sometimes I don't want to wear them.
In case you get in a fist fight and you need to defend yourself.
Or wash dishes, but potato.
And now you're
Do the
giving me
rings help?
now you're giving me trouble about my rings, so I needed to put on more.
Mr. T over here. Yeah.
I love how readily available you had full fists of rings.
I don't know. Sometimes I just need to have my Green Lantern rings available.
I mean, that is very fair.
Anyways, you're in a space battle with a pirate ship closing in from behind. This is not close quarters. You're at long range. What do you do? Do you try to raise them? Do you try to call for help? What do you do?
They look really little.
Do you fire at them?
Yeah.
They're the same.
I think
same
James
size
is
as
ready
you.
to flip and burn and go after him. But
Oh,
I don't
Just
know.
sounded aggressive, like, let's flip and burn. Like you're
I thought
trying
we were
to
gonna like
Everyone's-
ditch
everyone's
the
in the
gator,
couch.
gator freighter.
yeah.
Pull a
Like-
Space Huey.
Do they have guns? Can we see guns on them? Can I pull out my space binoculars and look?
It is definitely a pirate ship that matches descriptions of pirate ships that are in your database.
And are our shoots better? Because we got new shoots.
You got a big old shoot.
You got a railgun. It's going to be surprising for them.
We gave Miles the big button to launch.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
told
rail
Miles
gun.
we gave him the big button.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We just told Miles we gave him the button. Don't worry.
So I don't have any buttons?
It's
You
like
had
when you give a kid like a remote without any batteries in it. I guess.
We say, yeah, you're playing Mario Kart, buddy.
All right. So Tyler is Tyler is the pilot and is responding to Trevor Atwood. So what does James say to Trevor first?
I was gonna say, well, this is what we've trained for. It's why you got us. So, wanna sit back and watch the show. Make sure you get the scopes on.
Okay. Should we increase our burn? What do we do?
Oh, you just keep going like you notice nothing going on at all, unless we tell you otherwise.
All right. You've got this, James. Over and out. And he turns off.
He's still on screen.
Can I put on our radios and the Potato Barn's radio? I couldn't remember the name.
Tater Freighter.
Tater
Freighter.
Potato Barn.
I like Potato Barn.
Can I
We
put
have
on
a
the
list
classic?
of names we've come up.
Can I put on the classic Earth song, "Raise a Little Hell"? That's clearly our theme song.
I like it.
love that.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm just writing
Get
down.
some red combat lighting. Yeah.
Miles is wearing headphones that is playing "Hungry Like the Wolf."
Ooh.
Are you like not even on any of the radio channels, just listening to
Yeah, Miles hasn't realized that we're fighting pirates. He's just like,
until like bullets come flying through?
Duran was severely underrated. Why is everyone screaming?
Yeah. So, Tyler, that's on you. What does James say to the crew?
It says, "All right, guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking, but I guess get strapped in."
I mean,
And he's like kind of opening up the floor. What do you guys want to do? James.
we've been
wants
flying.
to flip and burn and fly right
Yeah.
at them, though.
We've been flying quiet
Yeah.
for eight months after having flown out there for 8 months, and we just kind of hung out.
Taking these guns.
Yeah, I think we're just like, we got a new gun, we use that new gun, literally the first chance we get.
I think
There's a
we've
pirate,
shot
shoot
it.
him with a railgun.
We've shot it a few times at like rogue asteroids. And stuff.
Yeah.
Give
Testing
me 30
targeting.
Give me 30 seconds to like bolt down the fish tank lids.
I was gonna say I want to secure the fish, and I also want to like put on my spacesuit before I strap myself in. Everybody else want to put on their suit?
When we put on the combat red light, you put on your suit. Yeah.
In
But we
8
gotta
months,
secure our fish farm.
in 8 months of flight, no one secured the fish.
Well,
Well,
like
we didn't
doubly
ha-
secure.
Why
Like, for
now?
combat? We have
'Cause the
combat
Gs are going up.
security. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But they'd be okay in the water. It would help them out.
I just
But I
want the
put
water
like
to stay in the tank.
bulletproof like Kevlar on the tank so that it doesn't like crack and we get fish everywhere.
I don't think bulletproof Kevlar is gonna stop PDC rounds.
Yeah.
I say if it worked that good, we would just wrap our.
That's what ships would be wrapped in.
But the guy at the pet store told me that it
Yeah.
would work.
Did he sell you the
I-
upgraded combat protection package for an extra?
For your fish tank.
I'm with Jerry.
Yeah.
It's like that Ancient Earth episode of like Mythbusters, I think it was called, where bullets when they hit water lose a lot of momentum. So the Kevlar helps.
Oh, what if we got a big bubble of water around our ship? Just float into this big old floating bubble.
Genius. Okay.
That would be ice.
Yeah, space is pretty
is
cold from
cold.
what I'm
No,
told.
we got some
What if
heaters
we-
going on.
Got like a bunch of hair dryers and attached them to the outside of the ship.
So it's electrified water?
Yeah, no borders. They can't get in that way either.
Okay, so the logistics of a space bubble of water might be discussed on Augia later, but for now we're going to go into the first round of space combat. So
Do you want me to list
gee,
off
aw.
some of James's talents just quickly?
yeah.
So basically, yeah, starting vehicles of free action, which doesn't really do much, and you can perform dexterity piloting tests as a minor action. I don't know if that's going to change much. And then
Okay.
I get a +2 bonus to tests involving speed, and if I fail in a test for controlling a vehicle, I get to re-roll it, but I have to keep it. And then I get a +2 bonus to defense as long as the vehicle is moving.
Okay.
And there's even more. When I perform the punch it chase stunt, I get an extra +1 bonus to the next chase test. So if we decide to run and leave the Tater freighter, we're good to go.
Okay. So, your Mulan class gunship modified now has stats up on the screen. Or actually, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No,
It's
it
in
does
the
for
journal,
me.
though.
No.
It does for
Yeah, it's
me, but I can do
It's right by your character.
Let's let these dogs out.
show to players.
Oh.
Okay, and so the space combat sequence runs in 7 steps to go through a round. And reminder that space combat is not like hand-to-hand combat. This is not a 6-second turn where everybody gets a turn. Like, this one round happens over a couple of minutes because space is real big. And so all of you can be taking multiple sort of actions and contributing in various ways. But the first thing we do is the character in command of the ship issues orders determining how hard the crew can push themselves this turn and what advantages the commander's leadership grants. So,
Use a leadership focus?
yes, it does.
I hate that we were like, James, you're not the captain, and then immediately we're like, we get into a fight. All right, what are we doing?
So,
Like, well,
we need a command test. It is your communications with the leadership focus against target number 11. If you succeed, you generate 1 stunt point. If you stunt on your own, those stunt points are added.
All right. I rolled a 15, and I stunted.
Ooh.
Only 2 stunt points, though.
All right.
3.
So what we do is I've put this lovely clock right here. And
Back in his clocks.
what we do with the clock is we give it 3 stunt points that everybody can use throughout this round of space combat to buy space combat stunts as necessary.
Beauty. James is going to say, "This is your captain speaking. I hope you are all strapped in and have your helmets on. We're going to be experiencing multiple Gs, many twists and turns. Lock down those fish."
Lock down those fish. Putting them with like tiny little crash couches.
Little EV suits.
Yeah.
You guys didn't want me to make them sweaters, but they can have EV suits.
Think about that. Would that not just be a ball of water?
I think either of these would suffocate them.
I also just shared a whole bunch of new handouts, which are additional rules from the Ships of the Expanse sourcebook. So there's more stunts that various people can use. So, for example, we've got those Space Command stunts that Tyler could use right now. If you wanted to go down with the ship, sure.
Don't do that.
And then there's also specific stunts for pilot, electronic warfare, and engineer.
Jerry, that's you.
Ooh. So I only have 2 stunt points. So.
Oh, plus 1 because you succeeded. So you do get 3.
Oh, okay. So we would just use calculation, bank the stun points. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what we did already.
Yeah.
Jen, are you good at tech stuff, or is that all Jerry?
That's all, Jerry.
Okay, so you and I are going to basically sit and twiddle our thumbs while the two of them do all space stuff.
We'll
Until-
curate the playlist.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going back and forth on it. Like, no, I don't think that would be good here.
You could get some of that tape from that infomercial where they slap it onto the tank to stop the hole
Just waiting.
for the fish if the hole goes through.
A PDC round goes through and it just evaporates the tank. Like, I don't have enough flex tape, guys.
I mean, I got some good jumping, and I'm great at surviving in the desert, so it's gonna come in real handy here.
We're ground people.
We really are ground people.
So, second step in the combat sequence is maneuvers. At the start of a round of combat, determine the range between ships. We got that, 100 kilometers. Space combat ranges fall into 3 broad ranges: long range, medium range, and close range, or CQB, close quarters battle. Range determines effective weapon attacks and defenses. Ships can attempt to maneuver to extend or close the distance between them. Your railgun is most effective at medium range, which is between 5 and 100 kilometers.
Yeah, we're torpedoes right now. But do we only have 2 torpedoes?
No, so you have 2 torpedo tubes, which means you can fire 2 around, but the Expanse doesn't track ammo that way. I could spend 4 churn to say, your ammo's running low, and then you get 1 more shot before that goes out.
Do the torpedoes need to be manually loaded?
No, only if there's a problem.
Oh, I thought Miles and I had a job.
I don't want to do that. That's dangerous.
It's space.
So Tyler, do you want to pilot and close this distance?
Yeah, I'm going to say to the crew, yep, we're flipping and burning. Everyone confirm.
Mark.
Polo.
Okie dokie, Artoki.
Of course.
All right.
Expected anything different.
Okay, so
And then we're going to do a 20G flip. That's totally unnecessary.
if the
Will
ship
we all
was-
just jam?
Our eyes just shoot out of our heads.
Like, oh, I sneezed. Sorry, guys.
I sneezed, and the force of the sneeze hitting you was like buckshot.
So because you're not trying to stay ahead of them, because you are flipping and moving towards them, there's no roll required. You just begin to change your relative ranges. So they move forward, you move forward, Cradle Gator moves away.
Oh, let's fuck these guys up real hard. I'm so jacked for this.
Now, you have the option of pulling a high G maneuver. If you do, you get a +1 to +6, your choice, bonus to, let's see, shift up to 2 range bands. This puts... Oh, okay, so it's a bonus to the maneuver test, but it does give a bonus later. However, it puts strain on everyone on board, requiring people to make Constitution stamina tests, or else you take penetrating damage.
Not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
And then when you are making defensive rolls, the high G maneuver is added to your defense, but it's also harder for you to target. It's easier for other people to avoid your attacks.
Okay. Well, we get a bonus to our defense if we're moving, so I think we should go forward. I don't know. 100 kilometers away, we shouldn't jam on the throttle. So I think we'll go like, I don't know, like 5G, something like that, like combat speed.
Yeah.
Too fast to be standing up, but not stamina test inducing.
Sounds good. You flip the ship and start burning back towards them. And it's rough. Like, you've been going about 1G, and you flip, and you've basically got to stop and then start going towards them. So there's heavy, like, stress on your bodies, but not enough for a constitution. Like, you just feel it. And there is a moment of... There's a pair of moments of 0G. But... Okay, so out of maneuvers into electronic warfare. Determine the effectiveness of the ship's sensor information and any efforts to deceive enemy sensors, and therefore targeting using electronic warfare techniques. So, we need an intelligence technology against target number 11. And this is an opposed test.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Now where is my... There we go. Okay. I got a 16.
Kick their ass, Jerry.
Would this be... Could I use my hacking talent for this?
Not
Or
yet,
is this, like,
although
Okay.
there is a stunt that allows for hacking.
Okay, we'll save that for later.
Yeah, the electronic warfare stunt costs 4 stunt points. Hack the system. While scanning the enemy ship for weaknesses, the sensor's operator detects an opening in the enemy ship's computer system.
So I got a 23 and 6 stunt points.
Jesus!
Is one of the options turn off enemy ship?
Oh!
Can I just,
No, it's
like,
something
take
really
the
cruel.
ship?
Like, she just like turns off all their alarms so they're late for everything.
So-
Changes their
there's,
clocks by 10 minutes.
There's like this tiny beeping sound that you can hear but you can't find, and it never stops.
What is that? Is
That
that over
is
here?
evil.
Well, and I didn't think that this was going to come up so quick, so just hang on a second while I pull up the Ships of the Expanse book.
You didn't realize that they were destroyed
Yeah.
this fast.
You can do
That
the hack
was-
system stunt.
Yep.
It's like, this is all I planned for the game today. So
Okay, cool.
To rapidly write more stuff.
Okay, so you definitely succeed. You beat them with their various sensor packages. They're throwing out like radio jamming at you. You're sending stuff back, and then you notice a weakness in their array.
Destroy them.
So
Disable their oxygen.
the easiest.
No.
Yeah, you detect. To do this, a PC must make an opposed intelligence technology plus sensors test against the enemy ship. If successful, they can shut down one system on that ship. Weapons, sensors, engines, etc. They remain offline until someone on the enemy ship makes a successful intelligence technology test to get it back online. So, Katie, you just succeeded on that test. You need to now make an intelligence technology plus sensors. What does that plus sensors mean? Oh,
I don't know what
it's
sensors are.
the rating
Focus.
on
That's your ship sensor.
it's the
Oh,
rating
I-
on the ship. So the Hound of Hades has sensors 1.
Okay,
We have one
so
little
focus.
satellite dish from the 90s. Used to
From
pick
the
up satellite
90s?
TV. It's on the side
Jeez,
of
that's ancient.
The 1890s.
Okay, so I got a 19 plus 1, so 20.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Merrick?
Was you
only
there?
a 20.
15. All right. So, what system do you want to shut down? The losses are the systems that you shut down. Oh, no, they did suggest on the book. So, like weapons, engines.
We
I
already
mean-
decided silently.
Their coffee
we
machine.
decided weapons. Oh, weapons and coffee.
Yes.
Oh, no.
No lattes. No lattes for losers.
It's just on the coffee machine, just the latte selection. So they're like, oh, Our guns are off, but at least I can get a nice piping hot latte. Well, I'll just
Winners.
unavailable.
Or even worse, they have to transfer us money to get coffee. Like they have to pay us $1.
We started
$5 a cup.
$5 a cup. No,
Which
no.
Starbucks is at like $6.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
inflation numbers. We're at like $12 a cup now by the time of the Expanse. Okay, you shut down their weapons. And you see their torpedoes systems like gain a whole bunch of errors.
You see their
Okay.
guns like sadly powered down in that comical way.
No,
Do we want to be nice or do we want to burn in and like use our railgun?
well, let's go to
Raise
the
the railgun
next
a little
step. Weapon attacks.
We don't have to kill them, but we need to shoot them up a bit.
So,
So
We're
weapon-
not gonna not shoot them with a railgun. Like,
all ships involved in the combat select targets and make attacks with their available weapons. So who is
Do they,
running?
Merrick? Oh, do they?
Who is running the weapon systems? Now, you don't actually need to make any rolls because the computers are so perfect. You just say, "Computer, shoot that ship."
I think it's all Miles.
So-
That's Miles'
like to
job,
be on the guns,
right?
please.
Would
Yeah, it's
gunnery focus help, or is it all in the ship?
It's all ship.
Computer stop.
Yeah, because I took
Human minds can't process
I
the
took
things
the
fast
gunnery
enough.
focus, and I'm wondering why.
So,
I bothered doing that.
there are okay. So, in the core design, in the core book, gunnery is specifically used for using like big guns on land vehicles, or for using ship guns to shoot at people running. It's not used for ship-to-ship combat. However, in the Ships of the Expanse book, they're like, hey, you probably want gunnery to be useful, right? And so they added this alternate targeted weapons attacks rule, which is what I would put in, where you use gunnery to specifically target sensors, weapons, maneuverability, etc. So if you say we want to take out their drive, we would use this rule. If you just want to shoot them and see what happens, you just shoot them using the targeting systems.
So, could I do something like Miles and James were messing around with what was it called? The virtual reality spaceship combat stuff. And James
Sims.
was showing off Miles all how to shoot the guns and stuff as his gunnery focus, just to kind of pass that off because James is the pilot and can't be doing every single thing. So it was like having fun for 8 months while also trying to, do some training.
I mean, narratively, yes, but mechanically, no.
The fact is, Miles wasn't paying attention. He just thought it was cool. It's like, what did he
All right.
say about guns? I don't know. Shoot.
All right, target their because we got their weapons out. You should target their drive.
Miles is looking at the computer silhouette of their ship, and he's like, just the whole ship. Beep.
Just boop, ship.
Just
All right.
target.
No target, just target the ship. No gunnery roll.
Yeah.
All right. So each round,
What is gunnery under?
gunnery.
Accuracy.
I mean, I got a pretty good accuracy. No gunnery. Do you need specifically gunnery?
No. So the core rules allow a ship to make a targeted weapon attack at any time. If the GM wants to make the gunnery skill a little more useful, they can use the following rules. When the crew wants to target a specific part of an enemy ship, the gunner can make a test with a target number based on the system they are targeting. Different systems also have a different modifier to the hull resistance. To target a system, the gunner must make a successful accuracy gunnery test based on the system being targeted. If the gunner fails, the attack automatically fails. If it succeeds, the system is hit and can suffer up to 2 losses to that system. Consult the table at the right and use the target number and hull numbers listed. So if you want to hit maneuverability, that would be target number 13. That doesn't allow you to take out their drive. It just makes it harder for them to avoid further attacks. It's maneuverability, not engines. So, because engines is like a major loss to the ship, it's apparently just not targetable under these rules.
I targeted it anyway. No, I mean, that seems good. I mean, having it with no guns and less maneuverable seems really a great advantageous position for us to be in.
Are we still long range?
Are we at long still?
No.
We're in railgun
You
range.
are 50 kilometers away from them. Because you turned
I line
around.
up that. I line up Big Bertha.
Yeah. All right.
Steering.
Make an accuracy test, please.
And you said difficulty 13?
That is correct for maneuverability.
Toughness number? Is that what this is in this?
Target number.
Target number. We play too many systems, man.
We play a lot of games.
You take that back.
You're right, we don't play enough games. I'm not gonna lie.
It's true, I got a stack of books behind me.
A stack of buckets. It's rolling 3 dice and adding 1 number, and it's still the hardest thing I do all
in
day.
the world.
I would say in the world. 8. So that's there. So 17.
Well, that succeeds. Okay, so that hits, which means it's going to do that. They still have the opportunity to attempt to evade it. They declare no weapon attacks against you, surprisingly.
Weird.
So we go into... Yeah, so railguns are useful at a medium range. There's shots. A railgun attack can only be made against a target in the gun's firing arc. A hit does 3d6 damage. So we go into phase 5. Defensive actions. All targets of weapon attacks take defensive actions, including evasion and the use of point defense cannons. So evasion. We're going to need a piloting test. Dexterity piloting versus just a target number. No, sorry. You don't need to roll that. You're not being attacked. I just need to roll it. Your sensors are 1. Okay. So 3d6 plus dexterity piloting. Okay.
Was it just 3 1s, Merrick?
No, I'm just checking stats on a pirate. Yeah, they do have the focus, so they are able to evade that shot.
Bullshit.
Which direction did they evade, though?
They always seem to be going to the left. So they successfully evaded, which means no damage. So we skip phase 6. Phase 7 is damage control. If a ship suffers losses, you can attempt to minimize the effects of the losses. We are done there. Oh, well.
They do damage control for their systems.
For their weapon systems, thank you. So they need to make target number 15 intelligence technology to squash the bugs that Jerry has added to their system. No, they do not.
Well, gotta learn. You can't mess with Jerry.
I got an 8.
They don't have a Jerry.
The system's gonna learn soon. Don't mess with Jerry.
Yeah.
He'll bug you up.
All right, and so let's get a little bit more exciting with this combat.
Rix starts weaving bracelets.
Can you sing like a
5G.
calming song to the fish, like sitting on the dock of the bay?
What if you got one of those singing fish? The things you put on the wall.
I won't murder her.
I don't think sitting on the dock of the bay would be a comforting song to fish.
That's fair. That's fair.
They would say, "Is that a song of murder that you're singing to us?"
I am the
Okay.
walrus. Cuckoo.
Oh, not a walrus!
All right. So, first stage, Commander, please make a command test. Communication leadership, target number 11.
I get that
You
he's
just
doing.
called Commander?
I get that he's doing command stuff, but I need you not to call Tyler Commander.
All right, this is Admiral James of the
Oh.
Tater fleet.
Of the Tater fleet.
The Tater fleet.
We're all like, so we space ourselves right now, or
No,
Yeah,
James.
rename the ship Spud Nick. Yeah.
why are we friends with Tyler? Let's
Katie
ask
married
ourselves.
him.
Because he's married to me, that's why.
Yeah,
My
you
fault.
you brought me in.
That's true. That is how that happened. Yeah. Katie's to blame, as per always.
All
I
right.
appreciate your puns very much, Tyler.
Suck up. I don't know who that's directed at.
Ooh. Katie
Oh,
spent
what did I-
4 stunt points.
Ah,
Let me just pop that churn up to 8.
Jen, you're doing it reluctantly, and you hate yourself for doing it. I saw it in your eye.
I know, but I love Katie and Tyler.
They
I love-
are perfectly happy on their own. You've seen it. They
I
don't
love
need us.
I love a bit. What can I say?
Tyler, did you succeed?
Yeah, I got a 16.
All
but
right.
I'm going to spend 3 fortune so that I stunt.
All right. And how many stunt points do you generate?
5.
Ooh, and then +1 from the actual action, so 6.
Yeah,
Your
actually,
turn goes up.
yeah. So I could do the burn them stunt, which means that we burn them with our drive plume as we get close. But that seems a little harsh. But I feel like
Cruel.
there'd be some good stories going around.
The drive plume does 6d6 damage. It does twice as much as your railgun.
Damn. I mean, we have to be real close to them, and we're not that close, I don't think.
Next phase is maneuver.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because this, you can just choose to do it whenever.
Yeah, you can save them up.
Yeah. So yeah, we could
Ooh.
save them up. The rest of them are all. I don't think they're applicable, because yeah, skimming. All the rest of them we can't really use. So do we want to roast?
I mean, the only good pirate is a dead pirate.
Oh, about that, but I think it might not be bad. And then I would like to come over and like give them a warning and be like, "Hey, get out of here right now, or you're gonna die. Don't mess with us again. Go pirate somewhere else."
Could you imagine though if people knew we roasted pirates alive, they wouldn't come after us ever.
I don't know enough about our system to know that piracy doesn't have like some sort of legitimate, like
What you do
working
know
against the corporations thing.
Is that we are contractors of the corporation,
Yeah.
and they pay us to kill pirates.
I mean, we are all probably currently paid by corporations in some way. It doesn't mean we're like hella loving them.
But so, okay, our jobs aren't killing pirates, though. And in this, our job is killing pirates.
Is it?
Yeah,
I only do stuff if they pay me money to do it.
it's true.
We'll go and be like, we killed this pirate, and they'll be like, here's the money.
I don't think they will.
I bet they would.
Alright, put some money down. We'll see.
What do you mean put some money down?
Let's make a bet. Let's kill these pirates, see if they give us any money for it. If they just go, "Oh, good for you."
Merrick, I need you to understand here that I get that she's your wife.
Yep.
We've been friends for a really long time,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta choose what
Mhm.
OMAC group would do,
Right.
not what Merrick would do to
So
appease his wife.
the ship logs that a bet has been made, and one temporary income is on the line.
When the last time we did this?
And the funny thing is, I don't actually remember which of you is saying what. I've already made the decision, and I don't remember who said what's going to happen, so I'm definitely impartial.
Perfect. Let's go.
We're
Okay.
gonna burn them up.
Ooh.
All right. We're going to try out the burn them stunt. That's pretty extreme. I don't know. I think we got to use the railgun still. Like, in reality, staying in character as James, he's not going to roast them. Unless it's like, I would use that stunt if we were like low on ammo or desperate.
Okay.
That's fair.
So we get to maneuver. Are you still heading towards them?
Yeah, I think we're gonna still head towards them. Yeah, because then if we get close, we can fire. Can we fire like more than one weapon?
Yes, there is a way to do a second shot.
Because if we can get close enough for PDCs and the railgun, that'd be cool.
Rapid reload lets you fire extra torpedoes.
There it is. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And you can actually shoot your torpedoes and your railgun at the same time.
Oh, we should be doing that.
So, do you want to just lay into them with a railgun and rapid reload torpedoes?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That's
Okay.
nicer than barbecuing them.
We can
It's a
target as well.
Different kind of barbecuing.
Oh, where are my gifts?
One of them's upstairs from you right now. Oh, you said gifts, not gifts.
Ah, there we go.
I think Kenobi's downstairs.
He is not a gift. He's a curse.
Oh, that's a cool gift.
We could do
Yankee.
the blockade stunt, which the pilot maneuvers the ship to make it difficult for an enemy ship to fire on or pursue its chosen target, which I would assume would be
I don't think I have to worry about that.
escorting. Or do
They
we
have no
not?
guns.
Yeah, I guess they have no guns.
Light them up.
Let's go in, finish them off. Okay, we're going in.
Okay. All right, cool. So you just continue to move forward towards them, but not going into close quarters. They peel off a little bit to port.
Shocking.
And then we go into electronic warfare. Katie,
Annihilate them.
would you like to make another intelligence technology test?
Take from them everything.
Okay.
Can you electronically steal their money before we
We just start wiring ourselves their money.
I don't actually. You know what? Could I have a cryptography thing. Maybe I could like decode and decipher their banking information.
They're like, what is happening? How are we getting poorer?
There's our Dogecoin going.
So you have to make this test, and only if you get the stunt again can you continue to hack their systems.
I
the
rolled an
stunt.
18 with 3 stunt points.
Okie dokie, let me try and also beat you.
Artichoke.
No, I got a 12. Okay, and then so we missed this part last time because we were so excited about hacking. The winner of the test gains a bonus equal to half the drama die rounded up, which can be applied to either defensive actions or the target number to evade the winning ship's attacks this round. So what is your drama die?
The drama die is 3.
Okay, so you get a +2 bonus that you could put on your defenses, which, you know, don't do that. They're not shooting. Or on their difficulties to avoid your attacks.
We'll give it to them. And it's in the form of like this little, like, I don't know, ping pong ball that keeps going across their screen so they can't see what they're doing.
They're like, I can't. How do we steer? They're shooting.
It's like the DVD thing. Bang, bang.
They're too focused on it almost going into the corner.
Okay. On to weapon attacks.
Ship explodes.
Your ship has 2 torpedo tubes, PDCs, and a railgun. You can fire all of them because you don't need your PDCs for defense.
There's a big button that just says everything, and I just push that.
And
Do Kylo Ren saying,
more? Do you want to spend the 4 stunt points to do rapid reload?
Well, so you said, like, the electronic warfare, do we have to hack their system again to keep their weapons down?
No, their weapons are down. They need to fix them in the last round.
That's
so
great.
could we have hacked another system?
If you spend the 4 stunt points to hack the system again, yes, you can make another one of those tests, and you could knock out something else, like their maneuverability.
I think if we just spend the 4 points and
Or their engines.
absolutely attack them, if they survive, they're just leaving.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being like, we're gonna get some sweet loot today. Hey, is that ship turning around?
The Hound of Hades has teeth.
Yeah, oh boy, does it ever. Big explodey
Yes.
teeth. I think we just let loose a salvo.
Yeah.
I spend 1 ammo.
Yeah, let's spend some stunt points.
All right, so we're going to
The
go...
dogs of war.
You can fire 1 additional torpedo in excess of its number of torpedo tubes this round. Each additional stunt point spent allows you to fire 1 more torpedo. You can never fire more than double the number of torpedo tubes on your ship. Interesting. So it doesn't actually say like 4+ on it, but you could spend 6 stunt points to fire... No, sorry, 5 stunt points to fire 2 additional torpedoes.
We have 2 tubes, yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to do that?
Do they have to dodge against each one?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Also, Miles yells out loud, "Havoc!"
Cry
To cry
havoc.
havoc, and let slip the dogs of war.
Excellent. So let's just double check this.
All of our torpedoes are painted to look like scary dogs, like with teeth.
One of them's a poodle.
Like,
Nope.
just gonna say one's a poodle.
Yeah, Miles keeps going like, okay, so cool ones. Who keeps doing a poodle?
Those are the extra ones, though, are the poodles.
8 months is a long time in space.
Miles, we keep telling you, are you gonna be sad you got blown up by a husky, or are you gonna be more embarrassed you were blown up by a shih tzu?
They're not going to be embarrassed because they're going to be blown up.
That's true.
Okay, so recapping. You have 2 tubes. You rapid reloaded 4+1. So you're firing 4 torpedoes. The railgun. Are you also shooting the PDCs?
I mean, the dogs of war were let slip, Merrick.
So the
holding any
PDCs
back.
are in close range, 5 kilometers or less. So they're actually... PDCs aren't actually going to be useful for you because you're 50 kilometers away.
We fire them anyway,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
look nuts.
And then they shoot back. We can't stop it.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
torpedoes are long-range weapons since they can accelerate faster than any ship, becoming virtually impossible to evade. Okay. Torpedoes accelerate towards their target. Fired at close range, reach their target on the same round. At longer ranges, it takes the torpedo an additional round per range band. So at medium range, the torpedo reaches its target on step 4 of the following round. At long range, it reaches its target on step 4, 2 rounds after launch. So we actually need to drop little torpedoes out.
Pew, pew.
Boop, boop.
I'm imagining that Jerry painted all of the PDC rounds, because I'm assuming they're chunky rounds, like they're pretty big, to look like what are those tiny dogs? Chihuahuas? Each one's a little chihuahua.
That's a lot of stuff to paint, though.
8 months.
We got time.
The half of them are Chihuahuas, and the other half are Maltese. But the Chihuahuas have little sombreros like Taco Bell dogs.
Yay.
We shoot growliths at them.
Oh gosh.
I was like,
This is
I
a
need dogs.
Pokemon battle now.
I need dogs, and I know I have animated growliths. If you look
I love it's
closely, they are
a
in fact
Pokemon battle.
moving.
It's a Pokemon battle where they don't have any Pokemon, and we threw 4 Growlithe at them. And they're like, this isn't a fair fight. We're children.
Okay, and then
Pokemon, bitch!
You got none, so it's you.
and then for the railgun, useful at medium range, after which their shots are easy to evade. A railgun attack can only make yada yada yada. Okay, so we go to defense. They are going to roll evasion, which is 10 plus the attacking ship's sensor score. So I have an 11, but then Jerry got the +2, so I need to succeed against a 13 just for the railgun. I might have actually made it. I rolled 6 on my dice.
Please stop.
The evasion is dexterity piloting. Yes, so they do evade the railgun.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Okay, so then the torpedoes are away. We are going to damage control. So they are going to try and fix their weapon systems. God, I rolled 1, 2, 3. Okay. At the end of
piracy sucks.
At the end of the second round, the Cradle Gator, which has moved forward, begins throwing distress calls as a
Oh, for fuck's sake! I knew it wasn't the only goddamn pirate in this joint.
A ship sitting dark directly in front of you fires up its plume and starts heading towards the Cradle Gator. Which is a great...
Muted.
I'm muted? No, Jen's muted.
No, Jen is muted.
We should have burned that ship alive.
Yep.
And that's a great place to take a quick break. It's already 9:07. We might be running this into a second session in 2 weeks.
Time flies when you're attacking pirates with your space cannons.
Yeah, that actually went super fast, and I was having a lot of fun. So let's come back in 5 minutes and open the giveaway right now. We don't have any chatters, but we got a bunch of people hanging out and checking things out. So in case you weren't aware, we do have a giveaway. And I'll throw up the giveaway slides. There we go. And we're going to open up the giveaway. You just need to write the word piracy in chat. So for the giveaway, you will get a copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunters, the PDF on the screen right there, which allows you to play bounty hunters in the Expanse with the career. You get one thing out of our mystery box, which is generally a digital product donated by the sponsor. And you also get a physical drama die with our cool, fancy Hammercat logo on the 6. There's a picture of it right there.
It is not candy.
All right. Let's do a 5-minute break. Stand up, get water, yada yada. Be right back. And break. we're back and panicked. Let's start a new round. Commander, Admiral Atwood, could you please make a command roll? So
I got to see how I roll first before I make my speech. It might be a bad one.
Good.
But I did stunt, so that's good.
And you did
Always
well.
good.
All right, so an 18 and 4 stunt points.
Ooh,
+1.
so 5 stunt points.
All right, this is your captain speaking again. We have appeared to have another bogey on the radar, closing in from the
Sunward
Sunward quadrant. But not to be alarmed. It's just another part of the show, and just sit back, make sure you're strapped in on that Tater freighter there, and
Tater something.
You guys don't know what the Tater freighter is. I'm sorry about that.
Cradle,
You all just
cradle
think you're on a
gator.
fun ship. The Gator freighter.
The Gator freighter. The Cradle Gator.
The Cradle Gator. Yep, that's what I said. And
Out loud.
and strap down your valuables, and duck your head down in case any projectiles come through the ship before we get there.
Rick sails in the background. And get your ass goodbye!
Is Rick's drunk?
No, on Space Combat.
You got a different kind of juice in your crash coach.
It's just filled with gin.
Okay, so
We could rapid reload again.
yeah, absolutely good. First things first, where do you want to go?
I say we peel off towards that other one.
Yeah, we can't burn them if we peel off, because we have enough banked stun points, I think, that we could do that. We could really finish off these guys, or we could do a rapid reload, fire an extra torpedo, so that there's 8 going at these pirates, and then launch off towards the other guys at max, like whatever we can do as Earthers and Martians.
Yeah, so a couple options here. Oh, by the way, I gained another ring.
He comes in, he's covered in ring.
Okay, so first option, you maneuver to get closer to them. As they're now going away from you, you have to chase them. If you beat them, you get up into close range, and then you could use the flip and burn maneuver. Burn them for the 6d6. Or you could choose to start moving away from them now and fire off some torpedoes at them. Or you could launch torpedoes at the new one, who is in long range, 210 kilometers, which means once your torpedoes are near them, they are going so fast, it's harder for the new ship to dodge them.
I say that's that last one. I say we
love
put
that last one.
we let these 4 chase down this little pirate. They're pretty, I would say, demoralized at this point. And then we just flip, fire off a quadrant of torps.
Yeah, well, if we chase after
call
these
them?
pirates, we probably will catch them, because I get a +2 bonus. I get to re-roll if I want. And I get a +1 another bonus if we use a certain stunts. So, yeah. I'm feeling good.
I like it. So we're going to chase after the new guys, right?
But are we going to fire 4 torpedoes at the new guys? I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, your usage of stunt points is either fire 4 torpedoes at the new ship, or light up the close ship with your torch. If you light up
PDC them.
If you light up the close ship with your torch, or if you fly up to them and use PDCs, you can still fire 2 torpedoes at the far one.
I'd like to go harder at the new one because their guns aren't yet down.
A good point.
I agree. I think
They
we should
haven't
go
been
harder.
jerry-rigged.
Hey! I think we should go harder at the new one, and then if the old one has the audacity to come back around, we'll murder them then.
We'll deal with it then, yeah. At our leisure, we'll tear them apart.
But we could fire 4 torpedoes at the new one.
I say we fire 4.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, and chase down this little guy, right? Is that what we're doing?
No, we're going to move towards them.
We're going to shoot 4 to the new, and move towards the new.
We're letting the old guys just be chased by the old torpedoes. And then move towards the other guy to make better combat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we don't want to blow them up. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, there's a...
If they come back, we'll blow them up.
Yeah. Right now, the threat is the new ship. The other one is not a threat at the moment.
Those are the tactics. Cool. I love it. So, go ahead, Tyler.
I was going to say, because there's the blockade stunt we could use then, which is when we make it difficult for the enemy ship to fire on or pursue its chosen target. So they fire a -2 to any maneuver when they're trying to fire on the Tater freighter. Or
and know from like naval strategy, they're not going to fire at the freighter while you're still available. They're going to take out the gunship and then deal with the freighter at their leisure.
And they want to board the freighter.
Yeah, the only reason that they would fire on the freighter is if they were trying to get away and wanted to distract you from following them. But that's extremely edge case. They don't want to. They don't want to damage the stuff there.
All right, let's go for it. Let's. How fast can we reasonably go?
You can use.
I'm gonna give everybody a warning,
Captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a high G warning, like the precursor. They got like half a second to mentally prepare before their eyeballs.
You're flying away from the cradle gator and then flip and burn backwards and start shooting back towards the other one. So you move 1 range band to basically there. This ship is moving towards you as well. Apparently, I can't control that on that.
When do we shoot our torps?
At number 3. No, at number 4.
Is there a way to go even faster though than 1 range band, or is that kind of?
Yes, so you can use a high G maneuver to go faster and close quicker with them, but then your torpedoes aren't going to be in their best range. It does mean that you can still shoot your torpedoes, and you would get the railgun in range.
I think let's do that though.
So your choice is...
Get closer and shoot more?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your choice is 4 torpedoes and 1 railgun, or 4 torpedoes that are harder to dodge.
How much harder?
Let's find out. It is under...
If it's like it's 1, then...
So is there a downside for us doing a high G maneuver? Like,
we have to make tests.
Become liquid?
Yeah.
Your internal organs, yeah.
The downside is all of your organs.
Defensive actions.
Their current level of squish.
Evading a torpedo actually increases in difficulty with range as the torpedo accelerates to greater and greater speeds. At medium range, the target number to evade a torpedo is 12 plus the attacking ship's sensors. At long range, ships cannot evade torpedoes and can only use point defense to shoot them down, as the torpedoes are moving too fast. If the ship doesn't have PDCs, it cannot defend itself. So they would use their PDCs, point defense, 3d6 plus their sensors versus the target number of 10 plus the attacking ship's sensors. If the defending ship's PDCs were used to attack during the round, the target number for the point defense test is increased by +2 to 12, plus the target ship sensors. For this reason, some ship commanders and the weapon officers will conserve PDC fire for defensive purposes.
I have a thought.
What's your thought?
I think we should get closer because chances are they also have torpedoes, and if we're in good range, they're in good range.
But we have a rail gun, so we're going to be a step above at medium range.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Should get to medium range because then it's then we don't have to, or it's easier for us to dodge theirs.
Yeah.
My hope is that at some point we can also turn their guns away to no shooty times.
Okay, so
just turn off everyone's guns but ours. And then we'll shoot them with our gun.
Okay, so then we are going to do a high G maneuver to close the range, which is...
The G stands for Gregory.
Anna Gregory. Stop getting so high.
He's token them space buttons.
I knew I
Didn't that ask
saw
for
this. That's what I should go for. Changing range. Can shift their relative positions. Okay. Okay. Pilot has the option of going to a high G maneuver. Allowing the ship to shift up to 2 range bands. This puts... Okay, so you go for a high G maneuver and you can choose +1 to +6. That maneuver bonus will give you a bonus on evading.
Ooh.
But whatever bonus you choose will also make the Constitution stamina tests of your crew more difficult.
Ooh.
If we spend 2+ stunt points, though, we can use Steady as She Goes.
That's true.
Stunt to lessen it by 1 for every 2 stunt points spent.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably do that to represent James's smooth piloting skills.
But
don't we need 4
need
to double?
4 for the double
We need
torpedoes.
5.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what do we have banked up? 5.
5. Take the hit.
Okay.
Get people rolling.
All right, it's going to be a little bumpy. We'll fire in those extra torpedoes there like you were doing, so we're going to have to accelerate even faster.
All right, so what maneuver bonus do you want?
I think we want the higher one.
You
want
want
to go
+6?
Yeah?
It's
Right,
anywhere in there. You can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
This is G's, right?
No, this is
No, it's
bonus
just-
to our evading,
only.
Yeah.
which is also an add to our target number.
Like a +6 is probably a 15G maneuver.
Okay.
James is like, can we add 10?
I mean, yeah. How hard's the +6 going to be for Constitution?
The Constitution test would be a 14 at that point. On a failure, the character suffers 1d6 penetrating damage per point of maneuver bonus, half that rounded down with a successful test.
So that
So
would be
penetrating
6
doesn't
D6.
means you don't get like defense or toughness kind of thing. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get defense or toughness. It comes directly off your fortune. And it's just fortune. Everybody's at full right now.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, +6. Let's get in there.
Wow.
All right. So if everybody could please make Constitution stamina tests, target number 14. If you succeed, you take 3 fortune damage. If you fail, you take 6.
Oh, I'm not gonna succeed.
I thought it was D6 per point.
Oh, you are correct. That's 6d6. I read that incorrectly. Tyler,
what I was like.
Are you sure you want to go with 6? It's 6d6 per.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're gonna
Do it.
go +3
Do it.
then.
Okay, we're doing a +3.
Nah, don't back down. Kill us all.
Kill us all. Can you
Everybody
imagine
is
that's what
passing
killed us?
out in the chairs. That makes a lot more sense. Okay.
So it's 6d6. Oh god. Yeah. That's crazy. Because I didn't roll great. So
What I can't choose after you.
no, but like just it's not just because Jerry didn't roll great, and neither did I.
Jerry did not roll great.
God, we'd all be
so
dead.
Y'all are on your own.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
pilot or engineer. See how the
okay, this puts strain on everyone. On a failure, the character suffers 1d6 penetrating damage per point of maneuver bonus. Half that rounded down with a successful test. For a +1 bonus, that means a successful Constitution test results in no damage because that would be a 0d6. So, if you failed, you take
Is
just
the target number
9.
still 14?
The target number is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
made
could
that.
Yeah, well, I would just rather spend fortune at this stage on my roll rather than taking fortune damage because it would be less. So if I just have to make an 11, then I would spend 4 fortune.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course, that means the churn goes up because you modified a roll. And I believe you actually modified a roll earlier, but I missed it.
Actually, yeah, I modified a roll earlier. I'll spend 3 fortune.
Okay. And so you succeed. Did anybody fail?
Maybe I should do that too. I failed.
Yeah, you could do that too as well. You
Yeah.
just have to modify a dice too, because I had a 1, so I just needed 2 more, so I could just do a 3 fortune.
You got a 12.
A 12 is a success now because it's only a +3. Okay. Katie, are you modifying your roll?
Yeah, I think I only have to spend how many?
What's your total
2 or
right
3?
now?
I have a 9, and I rolled 2 2s and a 3.
So you got to spend a 4 and change
4
one
it
of your
is.
2s into a 4. However, that will put the churn to 10 and churn over.
Apple?
Then I will
Cherry.
certainly do that.
Excellent. All right, churn goes up to 10. We'll deal with that in a second. So at that point, everybody has succeeded. So we are only rolling 1d6 penetrating damage for everybody. So everybody takes 4 fortune.
I thought if we succeeded, we get no damage.
Only if
No,
the
it's
bonus
like
was
half.
+1.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you slam into your couches as James pulls this tricky maneuver, bringing you back up to like close-ish range with the Cradle Gator and into medium range with the new ship. We are going to check to see if the churn goes.
Another pirate ship shows up. We go +6 speed to get to that
James, now's a great time to not talk. Shh. When he's like, I need to think of stuff that happens when the churn goes up.
Butterflies. Everyone gets candy.
Oh.
There's a dog.
Hello,
There's
doggy.
2 dogs.
Hello,
Oh. Doggies.
that dog again was a shadow creature.
one. There's our mascots.
Nothing happens with the churn. Because it's a minor turnover at the 10, there's a 50-50 chance that nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So next time it'll be a capital class ship.
Why is Merrick smiling?
Okay.
Because America's filled with secrets.
Always filled with secrets. Then we are on to electronic warfare. Katie, if you could please make your intelligence technology.
You have to be leaning back while you do it, though. Like this.
Yeah, you're struggling to reach the keyboard.
17.
Ooh, okay.
Katie,
roll.
you could spend 5 fortune and turn that into a 5, and then churn or stunt.
Can I spend 5 fortune and turn that into a 5 and then stunt?
Actually, you just need a 4.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true, I
turn the 1 into
That's
a
true.
4.
Do that.
Yep. That will
So
put the
you
churn
do
up
4,
twice because you
And then
modify your dice.
But now I have 5 stunt points.
Absolutely.
And it's higher than 17 then.
Oh, yeah. And you absolutely defeat all of them. So you've got 5 stunt points. So rounded up, you get a +3 bonus on all of the attacks or defenses this round. So your choice. Do you want to put that defensively to protect you, or do you want to make your attacks more difficult?
Team? What do we want?
Well, if we spend 4 and hack the system,
I say
Turn their-
hacking. Yeah.
turn their guns off.
Yeah, so let's
So,
let's see if that succeeds first, and then you can put your bonus around. Also, just a heads up, of course, it is 9:30, so we're going to finish off this round and then we'll end for the evening. But okay, so go ahead and make your hack the system test, which is intelligence technology plus your sensors, which is 1, against my intelligence technology plus my sensors.
And while we're rolling, people should enter the giveaway.
That's right, you should.
I got an 18.
You are unable to hack this ship, as they got a 20.
Oh, snapdaggles.
Spend more fortune.
You could. An 18's not that far off, and you rolled a 1.
You can stunt.
Yeah, if you spend 3 fortune, you'll stunt again, and you'll beat them.
Okay.
Okay, churn goes up to 12. I'm loving that. What system would you like to knock out of theirs?
Weapons, please.
Weapons gone.
They're like,
Weapons and lattes.
Oh, God.
Weapons and lattes.
no, this one, it's the hot water in their showers.
Oh.
That's
my
really
gosh.
mean.
If you're not heating your water, it would be like just Slurpee coming out at you.
So, all right. So having successfully disabled their weapons as well, I'm assuming you want to make your torpedoes and railgun harder to dodge.
That's the plan. Damn.
Cool
And that's
beans.
exactly what I say over the comm system to our commander-in-chief.
And you spend 5 of the command stunt points to launch 4 Growliths.
I choose you, Growlith, 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 Growlith.
Havoc!
All right. So let's roll to dodge this. Let's see. Okay, you did this, and then you're firing the railgun as well. So we are going to roll to dodge.
When do our other Growliths get to the ship?
This round. So I'm going to roll to dodge the railgun.
Okay.
And then the other ship doesn't have its PDCs. So it's going to attempt to dodge the... We're going to get there. But we'll do the railgun first. So that's what I've got. So I got a 13. The difficulty is a 14. 10 plus the attacking ship's sensors. Your sensors are 1. Plus 3 from Jerry. The railgun hits them. Who would like to roll
magnets.
the damage?
Go ahead, Miles.
Yeah,
That's me!
That's you. It's your guns.
Railgun
Hi,
is
Miles.
3d6.
Oh, sweet baby. La 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 la. 14.
14. Oh, God, 14? Their hull is 2d6. So I take 6 off of that. There is 8 remaining. Oh, God, they're going to have to take 2 losses on that.
It's way more satisfying when you hit them with your big space gun.
It sure is. Yeah, so damage remaining. They're going to have to take... Yeah, they're going to have to take 2 losses, which means they're going to take 4 conditions.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, so they're taking 2 losses. Can they clear it? No. Their ship is disabled. They got 5,
They've got 4
which means
torpedoes.
that there was 3 damage left. If damage remains after applying all losses, then the target ship is taken out. This is similar to when a character is taken out in a conflict. The attacker chooses the target's condition, ranging from crippled and helpless to destroyed outright. Patrick, you get to choose.
Get out of my system.
Reactor core.
Oh. And the railgun fires right through the reactor. They are not able to close containment. It happens instantaneously, and the cameras darken as a bright speck shows up. 70 kilometers away, and the ship is gone.
But where do our Grellas go?
They just keep flying off into space and do nothing.
Until they hit something.
Yeah.
Space is huge.
Can we recall them to whip around?
And now we're gonna have this one do the dodging. Evading a torpedo actually increases in difficulty with range as the torpedo accelerates to greater. At medium range, the target number is 12.
Back, babe.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
The target is 12 plus the ship's attacking sensors. So the difficulty for them to dodge it is 13.
Did we not also add the thing from last round? Is that still on?
It is now the 3. So they need to beat a 16 4 times.
I love space combat.
Plus, I'm gonna hack those other torpedoes and flip them around.
One success. So that's... Yeah, 1 success. 1 failure. 2 failures.
I'm scared for the day when we're these pirates.
I know.
2 success. So 2 torpedoes hit. They're like spinning their ship. They pull a quick maneuver. 2 torpedoes fly by. The other 2 impact into them. I would say Jen and Tyler. Jen and Katie. Tyler's got lots of piloting tests. Katie's got lots of...
Let Jen roll them all.
Yeah, Jen, roll them.
All right, Jen, you're up.
Thanks.
You
Destroy these scum.
4d6 and then 4d6.
Torpedoes are 4d6?
Yeah.
Torpedoes are so good.
First set is 18.
Gods.
4, 4, 4, 6.
Okay.
And the second set is 11.
11? Okay. So rolling hull against the first torpedo. They got a 7, so it's still an 11. There's no way that they can't beat. They got to roll 5 or 6. 5 and 6 or 6 and 6. Let's see what happens with the other one just to see. Hull takes 6 off of that. So we've got 2 torpedoes coming in. 1 with 11, 1 with 5. I'm going to take... Yeah. We're just going to roll against the big one. They take 2 losses and see if they get 4 conditions. No, I rolled a 3. They are taken out. Jen, your choice. Do you want the ship disabled? Destroyed?
I would like it destroyed, but I would like for some of them to get into their pods and get away. They don't. They don't have time. They're dead.
They don't have pods. Yeah.
I was going to say, they're pirates. They ain't got pods. Their pods are them in spacesuits.
And there's just like a moment of silence, and then Trevor Atwood comes onto the comms and says, "That was the most terrifying 30 minutes of my life. I am so happy that I hired you, Cousin James. And I'm going to give you 5 stars on whatever rating system they have in this system."
Well, admirals have several stars. So seems fitting.
Miles's hand drifts towards his holstered pistol.
So is the result of this combat going to be we now have a huge target on our backs because all the pirates are going to be mad at us?
I think we got a rep. Let's
I think
paint
pirates
some.
are scared of us.
Can we paint 2 pirate ships on our hull?
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, pause. Sec. Just flipping back over to the other screen. Oh, there we go. And we're back. Oh, no. We got a ship combat flying in the middle of our screen. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
I say, do we have to roll to see what the other torpedoes do?
No.
They all hit the
Like-
Tater freighter.
One of them hits a random asteroid. The rest of them just leave the elliptical and just fly off into space forever.
Hit the ring gate.
No, they're facing the other direction, actually.
Vegeta.
We're being attacked from beyond that gate.
Two going that way. Yeah, that's possible. The ones that missed the ship. Wow. That ended so abruptly when I thought we were going to be going into our next session in 2 weeks, continuing this battle, but well done.
They got hacked into oblivion.
They sure did.
It's
Jared
so
walked in
helpful.
and took everyone's guns out of
Thank
their
you,
hands before it
Gary.
even started.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then we just pulled guns and we're like, I don't know what you're expecting to happen here. And they're like,
Your reputation just increased heavily, and then any pirates that come against you are going to be prepared for counter-hacking maneuvers. Because the people that they had on board only had intelligence technology 1. They didn't even have a specialty in technology.
People aren't going to know we hacked them because everyone's dead.
That's fair.
Who's gonna tell them?
Well, on the replay video that James releases, we'll add some little shots coming back at us, just barely missing.
like they had guns.
CGI ship dodging all the missiles. Yeah.
Horrible green screen.
It cuts to what is clearly not our ship dodging missiles.
Yeah, it's Miles holding the model ship.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, as a TV show does, is we cut to someone sitting in their ship. She is a middle-aged belter woman with a big cigar in her mouth, tattoos on her face, dark skin, dreadlocks, and she crushes a bulb of liquor or something. And she's like, "Our ship's fired no shots. Someone give me a report."
Uh-oh.
Okay, I know we got to end. Just a quick question.
Yeah.
We radio the corporation. Do they pay us?
Yeah, absolutely.
You won the bet, Patrick.
Yes! 70 temporary income.
So Jen loses 1 temporary income. Patrick gains 1 temporary income for the bet. And then I'll figure out how much knocking out 2 pirate ships permanently counts as pay from OMAC Group. You'll also get paid for the successful escort job from the
God, we are
Outwards.
good at this job.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Done so effectively.
So once again, people watching later on YouTube, we had no entries in the giveaway. You just got to watch us live, second Mondays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Come in, hang out. These giveaways are just begging to be taken.
You don't gotta enter. You don't gotta you don't gotta put your info. You don't gotta do a challenging question.
Nah,
You just type a word.
Then
Stuff comes to you. That's the best thing ever.
It's pretty cool. If you want the announcements, go back to the beginning of the video because we are over time and ready to leave. But remember, if you have a Dropout subscription, tonight's a night for a game changer. And as always,
We'll see you in hell.